This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now what we're doing is we have a method m2 system.out.println x, and I have m1, I have m2. Finally, I have another method. So I cannot access the variable x, but if I declare a variable not inside any method, directly inside the class, int y is equals to 100. This 1000 variable I can access in any method. This 1000 variable I can access in any method. I can print here directly. If I run this application, it works for me. I can print it anywhere.
Okay.
I can print it anywhere.
So is that static?
Because that's not a static. That is global variable or instance variable.
Static is only when it's created. It's be only static when it says it's static in the beginning, correct? As a type, correct?
Correct,
Okay.
correct. I'll let you know that one also. But this variable y is outside the method.
Yes.
Okay. This
Yes.
variable y is an outside method. That means it is global variable. It's a global variable or instance variable. That's it.
Okay.
It's
So
a
it could be
global
called
or
global
instance
or
variable.
instance. That's the name for it. It could be global or instance. Okay. Okay. Using anywhere. Okay.
Sir, why we call it as instance? Basically, instance means object, no? So why we call it as an instance? Okay, I'll tell you. Instance or object same. Remember this point. We can say it is object level variable also. Are you getting me, Mr.
Yes.
Jack?
Yeah. You said
We
instance
can
can
say
be
this and also
as an object.
object. Instance, the other name is object. Instance means object. Sir, we did not create any object, then how can you say it's an object variable? I mean that when I create an object, then only memory will be allocated unless they are logical things. But physically, when they'll exist, when you have a main method,
Yes, on your main public static void main.
public static void main. And here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create an object for an example. E1 is equals to example.
And then example E1 is just the
When I
reference,
create
right?
this
That's what you
object, yeah, E1 is a reference. So we are creating an object. When I create an object, the memory will be allocated for this. Otherwise, no. Are you getting me? If I
Yes,
want to,
yes.
my programming execution starts from main method. If I define 100 methods out of the main method, but still I need to call them. If I don't call them, it won't work.
Okay.
If I don't call them, it don't work. I can access M1, M2 directly. I can also access I can also access the variable here directly. But this X variable, I cannot access directly. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. So if I want to access Y variable, I have to access. Please keep this point in mind. Any variable which is non-static, any variable or method which is a non-static. So if I want to access, I must need to access with the object reference only. It might be a method,
Okay.
it might be a method, it might be a variable. Now what I've done is, I want this variable in my main method. So if I say directly, it throws an error because that is object level. So with the object reference only, I have to call. So
Okay.
that's the reason we call it as object variable or instance variable or global variable.
Okay. Only object needs that, correct? Only
And
instance
this,
or
correct. And this variable I'm able to access in my M1 also. Sir, why we are not saying even dot y here? Why we are not writing even dot y? I don't need to
because
write
it's
because this method, for this method, I'm accessing with even only. That means in the same method I have this variable which is global variable. So it understand, okay, this is my friend only. It's belonging to my object, my classroom only. So I don't need to tell particularly.
okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I understand.
So that's the reason. That's the reason. If anything which we are declared, you can access in any method directly, but we are not saying here even dot y because we are calling this method with the object reference. So when you are accessing with the object reference, obviously the variable will also be getting allocated the memory. That's it,
So you have to So you have to
because they're all
specify it.
object level.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're clear with this?
Yes.
Wonderful, man, wonderful. So this variable, even after creating an object, I cannot access in any method. So can I access system.out.println even dot x? Oh, sorry,
No.
even dot x. I cannot access it.
It's
Sir, we
local.
have created object. Why why we don't access? Yeah, no, you can't access because it's local. That's it. Local means that's it. It will not be accessed. Sir, can I print it here then? Yes, 100% you
Yeah,
can
you
print
can.
it
Yes, you can
because
print
that
it.
is
Yeah.
belonging to the same.
Area. Yeah, same method.
You can print it. That's it. Makes sense, Mr. Jack?
Yes, that makes sense.
So, yeah, we have local variable and we have a instance variable or global variable or object level variable. Now, what is static variable extra? Why this static variable? Let's see. If I declare any variable with the keyword static int L is equals to this. This static variable, I can print it in main method. I can print it in main method. How I can print,
By just
I don't
putting
need
E1
object reference also.
or just putting Y.
I, I just say L. I don't need to say even dot. I don't need to say. This is static. This is static.
Static.
Oh my goodness. Static variable don't need to be accessed with the object reference. Why? Object means memory will be allocated after loading your class. After loading your class, your JVM go to this line and it executes and it will create that object. But static variable of for a static variable or a static method, it might be a method also. I can declare a method also static. I can
Okay.
declare a method also static.
And
So a static
automatically.
variable and static, No, listen one point here. A static variable and static method will be allocated memory before object created. What do you mean by that? I
So
mean
before it
that
goes to JVM.
JVM, before go to the JVM, not JVM has some task. For what is the task? I'll show you in a quick diagram. So this is very important to understand what really JVM does. I'll explain to you in a quick manner. You see, Java virtual machine. I have written a class. After the writing, I need to compile it. So when I compile it, what will happen is, so after compilation, class file will be created. When you say run, then this entire process will happen. This is the life cycle. Class loader, class area, heap area. These are all the life cycle. In
Okay.
this, the first process is it loads the file. What does it do?
It loads the file.
It loads that dot file, dot class file. It loads
Mm.
the dot class file. It loads the dot class file, and after that it go to the class area, and after that your JVM will create memory. Memory area shall be allocated after this first line. This second line, memories will be allocated. Okay, man.
Mm.
So you are staying in an apartment. You're all staying in an apartment. All the people went to some picnic somewhere, a tour, and again they'll come back to their house, and they'll all not sit in one particular. They're all belonging to that memory. What is that? Some XYZ apartment, some CDK apartment. But still they will not go to that same room. They have their own individual rooms. So you will be going to your room, your friend will be going to his room, and your other friend will be going to the other room. That means here, heap area objects will be stored. Class area static variables will be stored. Here PC register. That means individual area we have. We know that object memory will be allocated for all the things. But there is something. They have divided memory areas also. These guys has to sit in class area. Methods has to sit in methods, and static variables. Static they'll store in here, and object information will be stored here. Stack any stack information, the size information will be stored here. PC register, local methods, all the methods information will be stored here. So likewise individual memory area here, but totally this is my memory area. First loads the class, and then by seeing an object it will allocate the memory. At the time of loading only, the memory will be allocated for a static variables. That's the reason we don't need to access them with the object reference, because their scope is not object, their scope is VIP. That means they have some high level. They don't need to create an object, they don't need any permission. VIPs doesn't need any permission, so they can go directly. So how can I say
Okay.
they are VIPs? They are static.
Okay.
Static means they have some right. I don't need
Okay.
object, they'll say. I don't need separate permissions. I'm in VIP, I can go anywhere. Something like that. How can I make it a VIP? By making it as a static. Can
That
I
makes
make a
static.
variable
Yeah.
as static? Yes. Can you make a method as a static? So okay,
Yes.
if I make this method as a static, what happens, I don't
It
need
goes
to
to.
access.
Yeah. You can just write it normally. Yes.
I
You
don't.
don't have to create an object.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. I couldn't hear you. It cut off.
Direct. I can directly. You can hear me? Hello.
No, I could hear you now. I could hear you now.
Okay. So I can directly call. That's it.
Okay.
Make sense, Mr. Jack?
That makes perfect sense.
Okay. So this is how we have a local variable and static variable. Which one is the more thing important means static variable, because it will be accessed in any method. So now the point is, he is a VIP person, but he is not a VIP method. but this guy can access this variable or not? That's a question.
Can method 1
Okay,
access the variable? Only if it.
I'm able to access. I'm able to access global variable only. Why can't I access static variable?
Because it doesn't have
I can
main in there.
access it. I can access directly. Are you getting me? I'm
You
able
can
to
access.
access global variable only, but static variable means I can access everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it, man. So the next is data types. So what do you know about data types?
I just know primitive. I know they're always the type is, and when you're writing you should always allocate the data type first, so the JVM can read what's going on, because the JVM only can tell how many bytes each one has. Correct?
Right. We have primitive data types and we have normal data types.
Non-primitive.
We have primitive data types and we have normal data types also. So primitive means whose size got fixed. Non-primitive means whose size not fixed. Are you getting me?
You said non-primitive is whose size is not fixed.
That's it.
Okay. So they have
One moment.
primitive has a certain number. Okay, go ahead.
तो आपका ठीक है, right? Thank you, thank you. Okay, that guy is calling, man. Half an hour में बोलते. He's telling that he'll tell you in a half an hour. Mac, sorry, Mr. Jack. Jack, are you there? Jack, are you there? Hello, Jack. Jack, can you hear me? Jack, can you hear me?
Hello?
Jack, can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Jack, that guy has called me
Uh-huh.
and he told he'll be calling in 15 minutes and he'll tell you, and then you have to go there and pick. Okay.
I will go there right now after the class, where I have a gap from 3 to 4. I will go there right away if he has it. Yeah. You heard
Okay,
me?
okay. He'll tell you now in
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah. He'll call
Yeah.
me or you. He'll call you. He'll call you or me.
Yeah, he called me.
Okay, tell him ask how much to the price.
Okay,
Okay.
he will confirm now, and then you can take his number.
Okay.
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 Okay, we have types. Boolean. The size is important. What is the size of Boolean?
1
1
byte.
bit.
1 bit.
1 bit, not
1
bytes.
bit.
So character
8 bytes.
is equal to 8 bits equal to 1 byte.
Yes. Character is 2 bytes.
8, correct. That means 16 bits.
16 bits. Yeah.
16 bits.
Okay.
And byte is equals to 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bits. Short is
Yeah.
equal to 2 bytes. Integer is equal to 4 bytes. Long is equal to 4 bytes. And your float is equal to 4 bytes. And double is
Long is
equal
8
to
bytes.
4 bytes.
Long is 8 bytes or 4 bytes.
8 bytes.
Okay.
You know, byte, short, int, long, these are all belonging to number category.
Okay.
This 4. But 1 byte means it has a less size. You can take, you can give the numbers minus 128 to plus 177. It will take.
Okay.
Short data type, it will take the number minus 32,000 to plus 32,000. In between this range, it will take. If I give more than this size, it won't accept. But integer means it has minus out some 2 lakhs change to 2 lakhs, not something around 2 millions. Millions change to something around positive 2 millions. Near about 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 3, 10. Sorry, 4 plus 3, 6, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. So 10, 10 we can store. 10 digits number it takes. And long it takes near about 15 digits. 15 not a, more than 15. 1, 3, 3, 7, 10, 13, 13, 17, 16, 16 plus 3, 19. 19 digit number it will hold to positive this number. Are you getting me? This much bigger number we can store. Are you getting me, mister? So
Yes, I understand.
float means it takes the decimal numbers. Float means it takes the decimal numbers from 234.5 this things to some level it is going to take. That is about the float. And then double also taking the decimal number, but double has some capacity. Float has only 4 bytes, but double has more size than comparing to the float. That's it. And if I want to store characters, I'll be using char. That's it. And the user defined values are string, array, and there is something called collection classes. All these things we call them as collection classes. Sorry, non-primitive types, because their size is not fixed size. That's the reason we call them as non-primitive.
Hello.
And the next we have is operators. We have operators. In the operators we have unary operator, arithmetic operator, shift operator, relational operator, bitwise operator, logical operator, and ternary operator. Are you getting me, Mr. Rajak? So these are all the operators we have. And now
Yes,
under the
yes.
unary operator, under the unary operator, we have plus plus, minus minus. This list you have to see, man. Plus plus, minus minus. That is called unary operator. And we have postfix and we have prefix. We have postfix and also we have prefix. Are you getting me? Yeah. Now coming to the point, we have a relational operators also. Hello? We have relational operators.
Yes, yes.
Less than,
Less than, greater than. Hello. Hello. Hello.
it will be incremented to 1. Jack, are you there?
Yes, it's keep cutting out. Like it keeps like cutting off.
Okay. Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So that's fine. Can you? Okay, you don't have this thing, right? Okay. So x plus plus means it will be incremented to 1. But the thing is, when you print at the same moment, it will not print the increased value. It will increment, but it will not show the incremented value. It will increment, but it will not show the incremented value. But when I say plus plus x, it will increment immediately and it will show me the incremented value. So here x plus plus means it is becoming 11. But when I print, it will show only 10 because this is x plus plus. But when I say plus plus x means already 11 is there, 11 plus 1, 12. But when I print, it is going to show 12 itself because this is pre-increment. Pre-increment means it will increment then and there and it will print the same. Post-increment means it will increment but it will not print the same. Post-increment means it will increment but it will not print the same immediately.
So post
So that is the
increment.
difference between post-increment and pre.
So quick question. Post increment basically it'll print the number that's it is, and then it'll print the number after.
Correct. So
Okay.
it increments but it will not print. But next time if I print x, definitely it will show me the value. But basically what we'll do is we'll write increment outside and we'll print. But this guy is printing then and there to know you. That's it. Post means it will increment but it will immediately it will not show. Next time when you print x value, it will show the updated value. That's it. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I think I get it.
That's it. In the same way, decrement. Minus minus means one value will be decremented. So that's it. Post decrement, pre-decrement. Now in the same way, this is a logical operation you have to see. The value of this is a is 10 plus plus means that is
10.
10 and that will be 10, and also plus plus a means 11
Oh,
plus 1, that is 12 it will become. So 10 plus
why
12 is 22.
why
Finally it is
you
giving me the
said
result as,
uh okay,
that is a logical operation. Listen.
okay.
Make sense? So now
Yeah,
coming
that
to the
makes
point,
sense.
b plus 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 b, that's it, man. These are all the operators, you have to work on it.
Yeah, you have to
So
practice.
here, yeah, this is a, this is bit value. For this bit value, so we have to, we'll be having minus of the total positive, which starts from 0, which starts from 0, minus of the total means 10 minus 10, that is 0. Now that is a different story. I have to show you the code, logical code. I'll show you this code. This one, true or false. This is Boolean expression, logical OR. We call it as logical OR. So this operator is used to give true or false statements.
You said logical or
Logical.
hello? Logical or okay.
Hello?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Logical order, okay.
Hello, mister. Hello? Yeah. So logical operators. Now arithmetic operators, plus, minus, and star, these are all related to arithmetic operators. So if I say plus, it will be performing addition. If I say minus, it will be going to perform subtraction. If I say 10 star 5, that is going to show multiplication. Okay. If I say a star b, that is going to show multiplication. If I say a divided b, that's going to give me 10 divided by 5. It gives me the divisor value, the dividend value 2. But if I say percentile, it will also divide, but it gives me the remainder. One gives me the one gives me the remainder, another gives me coefficient. One gives me the remainder, this will give me the coefficient, and this will give me the remainder. Are you getting me? One gives me the coefficient, another gives me the remainder. So these
Okay.
are the simple programs, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. You need to copy and paste them and execute them. That's a simple one. And the left shift operators. If I say 2 less than symbol, we call it as left shift. This is bits. It is going to work on bits. Generally, we don't use these operators. We most probably using all arithmetic operators, assignment operators. Assignment means equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. These are all equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to. These operators we are going to use it. We call them as assignment operators. Are you getting me? So these operators only we'll be using basically.
Okay.
If I say new, if I say new, I have a class, and class I'll be writing it as A. So after that public static void main void main. Now what I'm going to do is int a is equal to 20 and b is equal to 30. Now a plus equal to b. If I say
So
a plus equals to b. Now
so what
what
is
is my
is B an integer as well?
hmm,
B is automatically an
I'm
integer.
sorry? B.
B is
I'm sorry. No, I didn't define. So a plus equal to b. Now if I say a plus equal to b, what will happen? A will be 20 plus 30. A will become 20 plus 30. That's equal to 50. Now who will be updated? A will be updated. But what is b? B will be as is. Are you getting me? Your A will be updated. Hello?
so why is it hello, 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 hello.
So
Hello,
if
can
I
you hear
print
me?
A, yeah. So if I
It
print
keeps cutting
A,
out. I don't understand. I couldn't hear you at
some
all or
network,
see anything. Yeah.
some network. So if I say A, the value will be 50. If I say B, the value will be 30. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I get
If
that
I
part.
say A, the value. Now what B value will not be updated. If I say A minus equal to B, can you tell me what is A and what is B?
A would A be -10 and B will
Wonderful.
still be 30 and B will still be 30.
That's it. B as it is. Right. If I say this
So
one, what is my A?
A will be 60. No, 600. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
600. A will be 600
Correct.
and B will be 30. Is
Right.
that right?
Perfect.
Okay.
So hope you got it. That is called that's called assignment operators.
So it
So
just when you have
assignment,
the equal sign, okay,
arithmetic,
when
less than, less than or equal to, greater than. I'm sorry.
I don't understand the shift one. How do you use it?
Oh,
Shift.
left shift and right shift. Okay.
You don't
See
have to
here.
skip them. Yeah,
If I
I
say
see.
10 less than 2, if I say 10 less than 2, then what will happen, 2 times. 2 twos, 4. So 10 into 4. The number is 10 here. 10 into 4, 40. If I say 10 left shift 3, it will become again 2 power 3. 2 power 3 means 8. That is 10 into 8. That is 80. Are you getting me?
So
10
basically the
into
two arrow.
8.
Basically the two arrows mean 2 to the whatever power.
That's it. That's
Okay. Okay, I understand.
it. That
That's
is only left shift up. And this operator we call it as left shift. And if I say 15 and 4 means 2
2
power
to the
4.
power of 4.
2
Okay.
power 4
And
means
is is it
so
always
15 into 16,
multiplication?
that's it.
It's always multiplication. It's always
Uh,
2 arrows usually. If it's 1 arrow, can it be 3
uh,
arrows?
that,
What's the limit?
yeah. What is that?
Is there a limit of arrows you can point? Shifts? Is there a limit of
No, no, no.
shifts?
Yeah, we don't need it actually. So if you want, you can perform the shifts, left shift to right shift, whatever it may be. So left shift means multiplication. If I say right shift means
Division.
division. Same, whatever the number you have given. If I say 3, 2 power 3. If I say 5, 2 power 5. What if I say 100, 2 power 100. So 2 power 100, 20 divided by 2 power 100. So in case of left shift, you are going to multiply. In case of right shift, the value will be divided. Are you getting me? In case of left shift, the value will be multiplicated. In case of right shift, the value will be divided.
Okay.
Whatever the value is there, that will be divided. If I have 5 here, 5 power 2 power 5. 2 power 5 means 125 around. So 20 divided by 125. Like that it works.
Okay.
Okay. That is about left shift and right shift operators. Just work on it, man, till here. If your laptop would be there, then you would have
Yeah, I know.
executed the programs in your system.
Exactly, man. This is
So
very
another one,
struggling.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's tough being on my phone and no computer. uh,
Tomorrow you'll get it, I think. So today I'm going to call. He'll tell me now. He said he'll be available. Then go and talk to him. Whatever is the money, I'll tell him. I'll ask him. So you just talk to him now.
okay, yeah, please, yeah, let him know if I'll come right now because I'm free right now. So let me know, yeah.
Okay, give me 10 minutes. Okay, I'll
Okay,
contact him
okay,
and I'll come back to you. Okay.
okay,
So you have to
okay.
execute these things. Tomorrow we'll work
Yeah,
again. Okay.
yeah, I need to
Okay,
execute them,
Mr.
so I need a computer, yes. Okay.
Sure. So see you then
Uh,
tomorrow. Okay.
okay, see you
Have a good
tomorrow.
day.
See you tomorrow.
I'll
You too, bye.
I'll text you his number. You talk to him. Okay.
Okay, 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 bye.
1 moment. I'm trying to. 1 moment. Be on the line.